results. Now it's St. Andrews. I hated the coach.
Hey, Nana. It's been a year since you've been back home. We miss you. Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I had to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways of getting my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2,
and those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 36.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the Cleveland starting 5. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 3. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Here's Tyson. Clark covers. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. They get the rebound. Brown controls the rebound and the putback.
Remarkable hustle on the glass by Brown. He earned that second chance scoring opportunity.
And we're about a minute into the first. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Assisted by
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game he had 34 points. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Mr. Clutch has got 6.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Garland, a good look. Boston pulls it in. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by Boston, looking to win the run. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Tyson. That one's good for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Mobley. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the tray. Mr. Clutch has got 13.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Right side, Mitchell. Back to Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Tatum passes to Mr. Clutch. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Cleveland calls timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his...
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. Driving in. The shot's good. Mr. Clutch has got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Outside Garland. The shot off that time. Tatum with some nice D. Inside. And the jam by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Now Mitchell in the game against Denver. Very impressive. And he comes up with a bucket.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
To the inside. Here's Clark. And the shot goes in. Clark's got his first points in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Cavs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Mobley passes to Garland.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Mitchell. Drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 6.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
That's tipped.
Cleveland foul. Darius Garland. First personal foul.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Dillon Brooks. Allie, what's the update?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland, and I was told the source of discomfort right now is a pinched nerve in the back. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Mr. Clutch. Second chance shot. Clark, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Tyson, defended by Brown. Outside for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He came away with 34 points, and he was...
So it's the Boston Celtics. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Celtics Youth Dance Team.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Stevens in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Clark.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Garland. Pulls up. Pass to Tyson. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Garland. And Clark with a block.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Allen finds Garland. There's the drive. That one goes. Count it. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Got a piece of it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 3-pointer, no good. Cleveland is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Allen. Floats one. That one drops for him. He has 6.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
And here's Clark. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Tries the 9-footer. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch, and he banks in the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 30.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
And the Cavs shooting a disappointing 38%. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Pass to Tyson. Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Waters checked in for Boston. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, BA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Brooks, he's checked in for Garland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, the Cavaliers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. On target from range.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
From the arc. Here's Clark. Pass to Stevens. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have have to make them pay, and he couldn't.
Now Mobley. Here's Boeheim. 6 points for him. An easy 2 on the layup. Boeheim's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
And Cleveland making a change. And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to Tyson. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
On the court for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Tyson in at small forward. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc, and that's now his second in this half.
Here's Tyson. Second shot opportunity, and Allen puts it in.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To the middle. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Soft touch off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 40 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Garland. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with the 3. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cavaliers. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Count it.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Garland, and a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this. Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Outside Mitchell. From downtown, another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mr. Clutch has got 44.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Garland. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Bayheim. To the paint. Here's Allen. Boston pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's Brown. Here's Mr. Clutch. This one for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly with players